Welcome to your daily focus for May the 27th, 2020. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send me each and every day. You guys really rock. Thank you truly. I do apologize for my absence yesterday. I finished a 9-hour shift, and I realized that my back was a lot more injured than I previously had thought, because by the time I was done, oh my gosh, I felt like a cripple. So I spent the whole day in bed today, and said that's enough. You can take care of yourself, and that's all there is to it. And of course, you guys always send me love and energy and healing and good vibrations, and I just know that that was at work as well. So I'm feeling much better than I was yesterday. So I don't think we missed too much of anything. There's nothing major happening in the skies. The numerology would have been an 8 energy, so it would have required some action, moving towards a dream or a goal or a desire. So maybe if I get this out in time, you still have enough time to get something fast in order to utilize that energy in order to go forward. But chances are, in some way, you were brought to doing something, enabling yourself in some way through words, through actions. But today we have the 27. The 27 is really a number where it's all about growing and blossoming. Things are beginning. So it's about births, it's about marriages, new businesses. But we're feeling that energy of giving birth, of starting something new, of stepping into a new environment, a new relationship, a new way of thinking, being, becoming. If we do the numerology for the day, it is an 18. That's the moon. So it's going within, finding where the harmony, the balance lays, and what you need to do in your life in order to keep that balance, that harmony, as a consistent, not just a off and on thing, right? So give thought today to what really makes you feel in balance, what brings harmony to your life. When do you feel that you are in harmony? When do you feel joy and happiness? We have 1 plus 8 is the 9, so that would be the Hermit card. That would be being in the now, being present in the now, and figuring out how you want to go forward, what steps you want to take, what you want to manifest, what you want to grow in your life, where you feel you'll be successful, what challenges are you up for. We have the sun in Gemini, so talk, communicate, let that inner child out to explore, to get curious about things, about life, about a certain subject, about a certain somebody. And the moon, I think by the time most of us wake up in the morning, the moon will have moved into Leo, and that is your creativity, that is romance, that is giggles and laughters, happiness, joy, and experiencing all those things and bringing all those things in. So today can be a very strong day for us to really tap into the things that make us laugh, the things that bring us harmony, joy, celebration in our life. See what the cards have to tell us. So our first card is the Queen of Pentacles. Well, we haven't seen her in a while. So today we could be sitting with a little bit of confidence about who we are, our values, who we are becoming, the things that we have, the things that we know we're going to bring into existence into our life. This is kind of a breath of fresh air kind of card. It's like the storm has passed. You can see the storm clouds in the background. They've passed, and now we're sitting on our throne. The throne with the sun carved into it. The angel sitting next to us. The flowers blooming around us. And what a fragrance it must be right after a heavy rainstorm. And we sit there and I get a confidence. I get, we know what we want. We know what we want to create or bring into our life. We know where we sit right now in our lives. We know what has value in our life. We know what brings harmony into our life. We know where we want to actually bring in challenge because we want the growth in our life. So there's a contentment here. Look at that. The moon shows up. It is an 18 energy. How will you create freedom for yourself? How will you create a feeling of liberation for yourself? And this is by going within. This is being honest with yourself. This is finding the true balance of loving yourself, of knowing yourself, of creating things for yourself. And it's not ego-driven, it's heart-driven. And there's a very big difference there. Oh, the Five of Pentacles, though. So maybe we're seeing all these things and we say, oh man, I'm so tired of trying and nothing's happening. I don't see anything. And it's kind of like this feeling of wanting to throw in the towel of enough is enough. I've been fighting enough. I'm so tired of fighting. I just don't want to do it anymore. And this card is a little bit of a loss of faith, a loss of clarity of what you want. Maybe we need to re-explore it. I mean, with the Hermit energy going on here, with the Moon energy extremely strong for us. I think with the Leo Moon, we should be looking towards creating laughter and happiness in order to pass this energy, because we're very deflated sitting there. And I always get this card as a duel, that we need to stand up straight. We need to stand up strong. We need to get up. We need to brush ourselves off. We need to say, okay, enough's enough. The change is happening and I'm making the change. I'm taking control of this. I'm doing this. I deserve this. And you turn around and what do you see but the door of abundance? The pentacles are the archway, a giant pentacle on the door. This is the door of abundance. So do you dare to knock? Do you dare to open the door? Do you dare to walk through? Because sometimes there's a fear of succeeding, because then what? As much as there is a fear of failure, what will others think? But that's the ego talking. They go for the experience and see what happens. Yeah, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but you got the experience. You know, I've never climbed Mount Everest, but, you know, it's tempting to just go and see how far I'd get. Chances are I wouldn't get to the top, but I try for it. Chances are I wouldn't. My goodness, I couldn't balance myself next to my lawn furniture. But what if I only got 5 or 6? I could still say I climbed Mount Everest. I just didn't get to the top. I'll leave that part out. But at least show up and try. And this is what this card is really all about. Just show up. Go with the flow. Know that you're protected. Know that your path is being paved for you as we speak. Just show up. So stand up. Brush yourself off. Know that you are deserving. Know that you are talented. Know that you are unique. Know that you have a special path. It's not a maybe. I know we're taught that we're nothing special, but we truly are. And the more you start to buy into that and believe that, you start to see the things unfolding for you that has been waiting for you to come to the realization that you're beautiful, that you've got this. And everybody's style of abundance is different. Mine would be different than yours, and probably the person sitting closest to you or closest to you in your heart has a different opinion as well. And we all have a different opinion of what truly is wealth. What is abundance? Is it food on the table? Is it a roof over your head? Is it, You know, I heard the expression and I love it. I woke up this morning and I opened up 2 gifts. My eyes. Maybe that's abundance. Being able to see and feel and touch. Walk and hug. Well, we're getting to the hugs. I miss the hugs. I'm one of those people that start to twitch when I see somebody I haven't seen in a long time, and it's like, oh, I can't even hug you. I've done that so much. I can't even hug you. Oh. Maybe it's success in your career. Maybe it's stature in the community. Maybe it's a beautiful home and family life. Your abundance is different than mine. Reach for your abundance. It's awaiting you. You get that calling because you're supposed to get that calling, because it's a part of you. It's a part of your path. You can hear it calling to you. And then we listen to society and people around us and we go, oh, we're not special. We don't deserve that. Boy, I'd have to jump through all kinds of hoops to even fathom something like that. I couldn't even imagine myself being in that. You need to start imagining yourself being there. Seriously. Let's see what our mystical wisdom cards have to tell us. Illusion. Embrace the truth. Illusion. Embrace the truth. The truth of who you are. Of where you're going. Embrace you. Your values. Your wants. Your needs. The things that bring you into balance. The things that make you smile. The things that make you fill with joy. Because when those things start happening, your creativity starts flourishing. You start to feel the wind in your hair. Let's see what the book has to say. It's an awfully interesting card. Illusion. Illusion means having a false perception of something or somebody that is not real. Everyone is destined for greatness. Everyone is destined for greatness. However, you may be held back by something you willingly embrace and may not realize it. Your ego is changed to a comfortable, materialistic lifestyle or an unhealthy relationship, perhaps. This negative illusion is holding you back from being who you truly are. A mental and emotional rigorous self-evaluation is needed. And of course, we had the Hermit energy today telling us to do just that in order to move forward with confidence and embrace your beauty and magic of life. So we had the word confidence come out again as our first card said. It's about raising our confidence level. It's about knowing that we are destined for greatness. And don't try and fit it into, it's got to look this way. Go with the flow. See where it leads. The mantra is, I see things with truth and move forward with confidence. I see things with truth and move forward with confidence. Let's see what our beautiful animals have to tell us. I love the way the cards all go together all the time. The stars, the numerology, and how it just all fits. I was at an event once and the speaker said, you know, do you know why these things have been around for thousands upon thousands of years? Of course, we all sat there and went, no, tell us. And it's because they work. Because they're real. Because they give us insight. You know, when we embrace that insight and use that insight to move forward in our days, in our weeks, in our months, in our years, what a spectacular journey we start. Start by believing in you. Look at that. Find your identity. Find out what makes you happy, what makes you tick, not what the rest of the world likes. What you like, what you want. You know, the rest of the, some people want penthouses, some people want log cabins in the woods. Some people just want a shack on a beach. Others want a beautiful royal palace. And none of those are wrong choices. Oh, did I pass him? Yes, I did. The raccoon, find your identity. So hiding mirror. And isn't it funny that she was backed up to a mirror? And now we have mirror. Right destiny. A person often meets his destiny on the road he took to avoid it. Raccoon tells you that you are hiding from your true self. All too often we lose our identity. It can be connected to career, love relationships, and even friendships. Relationships are a mirror of who we are at the time. If our self-esteem is low, it could be slow, but low and sad, you will attract the same. On the outside, the person or situation may be perceived as the life of the party, but inside they are crying with confusion. It is never good to create relationships out of illusions and treat them as, we're back to illusions, are we? It's never good to create relationships out of illusions and treat them as patch or quick fix for what you don't have in your life. So today might be, seeing something for the first time in a whole new way. You might have seen it a million times actually, but now you're seeing it in a whole new light, a whole new way. And it gives you a new perception of who you are, of what you want to allow into your life, of what you want to embrace in your life, and how you want to go forward. So relationships are supposed to be a complement to who you are and help you grow. Both of you, or all of you, if you're taking it in the context of friends, co-workers, or career. And that doesn't mean to hermit yourself away. There's the word hermit. Hermit yourself away until you figure it all out. It means that you need to work to heal yourself. To heal yourself. To become the person that you want to be. Be the person that you want in your life. No matter what disappointment you have had in your life, you cannot forget to celebrate who you are. When that job promotion doesn't come through, or the person you hoped for was the love of your life just leaves, it's easy to get caught up with the negativity of despair. But it means that you aren't in the right spot in your life to attract what you want. So take the time to change that. And so, yes, healing is also a part of that. Forgiving yourself. Just tell yourself that you forgive you. You probably look back and you see a mistake and you say, I'm here because of this and it's all my fault. And, well, okay. And we can cry and we can be sad about it and we can approach each emotion and walk through that emotion. But sooner or later, we have to stand up. We have to brush ourselves off. And we have to start saying, okay, where do I want to go? Who do I want to be? What do I want to become? And it's all internal. The 18 is very strong today. It came out in the cards. It came out in the numerology. Right? Yeah, the day together, it's an 18. So it's internal. You're not going to see the answers on the outside. You're not going to see the answers in your external world today. You'll see them inside. So look within and start to celebrate you going forward. Until we meet again, remember, I do love you. Or we'll just hang out here forever. That'd be cool.